Ever wondered how to truly move on after a breakup or create space for a healthier connection? The answer might surprise you. It's the no contact rule. This isn't about playing games. It's a powerful strategy for healing, regaining your independence, and allowing both parties to gain clarity. But why does it work so effectively? And what's the secret to sticking to it when every fiber of your being wants to reach out? In this segment, we'll dive into the psychology behind no contact and arm you with the tools to make it work for you. Today, we will talk about no contact rule, why it works, and how to stick to it. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. The psychological underpinnings. Why no contact is potent. The efficacy of the no contact rule is rooted deeply in human psychology and behavioral patterns. When a relationship ends, especially one that was significant, a strong emotional and often chemical dependency exists. The brain, accustomed to the presence and interaction with a former partner, experiences withdrawal symptoms akin to addiction. Constant communication, even if it's negative or superficial, feeds this dependency and prevents true healing. No contact works by abruptly severing the supply, forcing the brain and heart to adjust to the absence. This cold turkey approach, while initially painful, is essential for detoxification. Furthermore, the absence created by no contact triggers a psychological phenomenon known as scarcity. When something is readily available, its perceived value can diminish. Conversely, when it is suddenly withdrawn, its value can dramatically increase in the mind of the person who no longer has access to it, reclaiming your power and identity. One of the most significant benefits of the no contact rule is the reclamation of personal power and the rebuilding of self-identity. During a relationship, especially one that may have become unhealthy or codependent, individuals can lose a sense of who they are outside of the partnership. Their decisions, routines, and even self-worth can become intertwined with or dependent on their partner. Implementing no contact is an assertive act of self-preservation. It signifies a conscious decision to prioritize one's own well-being and emotional recovery above the immediate gratification of communication or the fleeting comfort of lingering ties. This act of self-agency is incredibly empowering. As days turn into weeks without contact, individuals begin to rediscover their hobbies, passions, and friendships that may have taken a backseat during the relationship. They learn to cope with their emotions independently, developing resilience and self-reliance. Healing and emotional processing without interference. The breakup of a significant relationship is a form of grief, and like any grieving process, it requires time and space to heal. The no contact rule provides precisely this: an uninterrupted environment for emotional processing. Without the constant presence or potential interference of an ex-partner, whether through direct communication or indirect social media surveillance, individuals are free to experience the full spectrum of their emotions. This means allowing oneself to feel the sadness, anger, confusion, and even relief without having to present a brave face or interpret ambiguous messages. Every communication, every like on social media, every check-in, delays the healing process by reopening wounds and preventing emotional closure. It keeps one tethered to the past, making it impossible to fully detach and move forward. No contact forces a confrontation with the reality of the separation. The paradox of attraction, creating space for reconsideration. While the primary goal of no contact is self-healing, it can, paradoxically, also create an environment conducive to an ex-partner's reconsideration. Human psychology often values what it perceives as scarce or lost. When an ex-partner is met with complete silence after a breakup, it can disrupt their expectations and trigger a range of emotions. They might experience curiosity, concern, regret, or even a sense of loss themselves. The absence of your usual presence, your calls, your texts, forces them to confront the void left by your departure. This silence denies them the easy access to your attention and affection, which they might have taken for granted. Without your constant presence, they are compelled to think about the relationship, your role in it, and potentially what they have truly lost. This isn't about playing games. It's about allowing your absence to speak for itself. It gives them the necessary space to miss you, to reflect on their own feelings, and to process the breakup from their perspective without your immediate influence. Practical steps to successfully implement no contact. Implementing the no contact rule requires discipline and a clear strategy. The first and most crucial step is to eliminate all forms of direct communication. This means blocking their number, unfriending, unfollowing on all social media platforms, and removing their email from your contacts. Do not send closure texts or try to explain your decision. The act of no contact is the explanation. Second, remove reminders of your ex from your immediate environment. Box up photos, gifts, and anything that triggers strong memories. You don't have to throw them away, but store them out of sight. Third, inform mutual friends, if necessary and appropriate, that you need space and will not be discussing your ex or the breakup. Ask them to respect your boundaries and not to relay information. Fourth, fill the void with positive activities. Reconnect with friends and family. Pursue hobbies, start new projects, exercise, travel, anything that brings you joy and keeps your mind occupied and engaged. Navigating triggers and maintaining resolve. Sticking to the no contact rule is often a test of willpower, especially when faced with triggers. These can include seeing your ex in public, hearing their name, visiting places you shared, or even unexpected emotional waves. When a trigger occurs, acknowledge the emotion without judgment. Don't suppress it, but also don't dwell on it excessively. Have a pre-planned coping mechanism ready. Call a supportive friend, listen to uplifting music, engage in a distracting activity, or practice mindfulness and deep breathing. It's helpful to have a support system, friends or family who understand your goal and can provide encouragement when you feel weak. Remind yourself constantly of your core motivation, your own healing and well-being. Write down a list of reasons why no contact is beneficial for you and refer to it when temptation strikes. Visualize yourself on the other side of this period, feeling stronger and more at peace. If your ex attempts to initiate contact, be firm. A simple, polite, "I need space right now" can be effective, but often silence is the most powerful response. Beyond no contact, what comes next? The no contact period is not an end in itself, but a powerful means to an end: your emotional recovery and growth. Once the specified period of no contact is over, or once you feel a significant shift in your emotional landscape, you will be in a much stronger position to decide your next steps. For many, this means moving on entirely. The distance and clarity gained allow them to recognize that the relationship was not serving them, and to confidently pursue new connections or embrace single life. They might feel a sense of liberation and a renewed sense of purpose. For others, particularly if the breakup was amicable or due to external circumstances, there might be a consideration of reconciliation. However, any reconciliation attempt should only occur if both parties have genuinely used the no contact period for self-reflection and growth, and if there is a clear understanding of the issues that led to the breakup and a commitment to address them maturely. It's crucial not to fall back into old patterns. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.